After their harrowing ordeal in the abandoned building, the group of friends were battered and bruised, but more determined than ever to catch the killer. They had uncovered new clues that led them to believe that the killer was hiding out in an old, dilapidated mansion on the outskirts of town. They arrived at the mansion under the cover of darkness, armed with weapons and a plan. They split up, searching the maze-like halls of the mansion for any sign of the killer. As they moved through the shadows, they could feel the killer's presence all around them. They knew he was watching them, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Suddenly, they heard a scream. It was Sarah. They raced towards the sound, finding her in a room with the killer. He had her cornered, and he was holding a knife to her throat. The group knew they had to act fast. They charged at the killer, but he was ready for them. He fought back with a savage ferocity, using his knowledge of the mansion to stay one step ahead of them. The group was no match for the killer. One by one, they fell, each of them seriously injured but alive. The killer seemed unstoppable, and they began to fear that they would never be able to catch him. But then, something changed. One member of the group, Jake, found himself face to face with the killer. He felt a surge of anger and determination, and he knew what he had to do. In a burst of adrenaline, Jake attacked the killer. They fought fiercely, each of them determined to come out on top. But in the end, it was Jake who emerged victorious. He plunged his weapon into the killer's chest, watching as the life drained from his eyes. The group let out a collective sigh of relief, knowing that the nightmare was finally over. But as they looked around the mansion, they realized that they had paid a heavy price for their victory. They were battered and bruised, their bodies and minds scarred by the horror they had experienced. As they stumbled out of the mansion, into the dawn of a new day, they knew that they would never forget the darkness that they had faced. But they also knew that they had faced it together, and that they had emerged stronger for having done so.